Yeah. We up in here today. This is gonna be the quick hits, the quickest edition you could possibly think of in your life. Yeah, we gonna do some quick hits today. Let me go ahead and get the chat open, get everything ready, man. I like to talk a little bit about a couple of little things here, man. Soon as everything settles in, man. What's going on? D-Man Jr. D-Man Motherfucker Jr. The sawed-off shotgun up in this biatch. What's good with you, man? I'm just letting it marinate for a minute, D-Man. Letting it marinate for a minute, man. You know what I'm saying? But, they can always hit the replay button, right? So they can always hit the replay button. So this is what I'm going to say here, man. I'm going to start out, man, with one of the topics at hand is going to be Clarissa Shields, man, did her thing, right? I didn't make a video on it, didn't speak about it until now, but I feel the need to go ahead and give Clarissa Shields her flowers, man. Becoming the first woman to be undisputed at heavyweight, right? And the reason I want to give her flowers, right? I want to give her flowers, give her props, because she's become undisputed in so many different weight classes, right? And people want to still take shots at her and try to diminish her accomplishments, and it can't be nothing but hate and racism why they are doing that. A lot of hate and a lot of racism, man, is why they won't give this woman her credit. And I think us as a whole need to start holding these people accountable and making sure that somebody like a Clarissa Shields gets her full flowers, gets her just due. What she has done in the sport of boxing has been phenomenal. And I see what people are saying, oh, heavyweight is not that big of a pool. That's not her fault. That's not her fault. And she beat somebody that was way bigger than her, hit hard. And so what she did there was a great accomplishment. Apart from all of the other fights she has done from beginning her career till now, you can't deny her that. You can say you don't like her, but you got to give her credit. You can say you hate her, but you better give her credit. You can say you love her, give her credit. Oh, she talked too much. She's real boisterous. What do you want her to be like? What's going on, E. Ortiz? D-Man, Mark Wonderlick, what's good with y'all? She is a professional boxer, professional female boxer. And if you know anything about boxing, if you don't have a voice, you're not going to get noticed. If you don't have a voice, nobody's going to want to pay to watch you. If you don't have a voice, they're going to say, oh, he don't sell. Oh, they're too quiet. That's why nobody wants to watch them. They're so quiet that, nobody even knows who they are. And then the moment you have somebody that has a voice like a Clarissa Shields, all of a sudden there's a problem. Do y'all remember when everybody was saying Bud Crawford is too silent? Oh, Bud Crawford need to talk more, man. If he wants to sell, if he wants to be pay-per-view, if he wants to be main event, right? Then he needs to talk more. He's too quiet. I guess my point is you can't have it both ways. What is it? This is why I consider it hate. You have somebody like Crawford being silent, he don't talk enough. You have somebody like Clarissa Shields that's outspoken and selling herself, right? Making sure people know who she is, and all of a sudden she talks too much and she needs to be silent. Come on, man. Make it make sense. What's going on, Anthony Lehman? What's going on, AJ Moore? Yeah, they said the same thing about EJ too. You notice how it's always a particular individual, right? And I'm saying something to say something now, man. I'm really trying to get to something, man, because listen, man. She needs to be given her just due. It ain't like she came out of the two-time Gold Olympic medalist, right? At Wayne Akavelli, what's good with you? 2 times Olympic gold, right? Oh, that's the amateurs, that's the amateurs. Except for when it comes to Lomachenko, right? Oh, but Lomachenko, you know, he did all this in the amateurs. He did all of this. Look at all these accolades. Then the minute you mentioned Clarissa Shields, oh, that was the amateurs. The double standard is what bothers me on this. And y'all know I'm not lying. Now, I don't like Lomachenko, but it ain't got shit to do with his amateur career. You know what I'm saying? They got shit to do with that. If it's good over here, it better be good over there too. She brung the United States 2 gold Olympic medals. Lomachenko didn't bring the United States nothing. So why are y'all praising that more than Clarissa? Lomachenko brought some shit to the Ukraine. He didn't bring it to the United States. He represent the United States. Clarissa Shields did. So to me, that has more weight than anything that Lomachenko did. Her career has more weight than any other female boxer. And yes, I said that. They don't say Ryan Garcia talk too much. They don't say Teofimo talk too much. With Teofimo, that's another subject, man. And a lot of people hate me, man. They don't like the way I talk. They say I'm too raw. You know what I'm saying? Why am I always saying this? Why am I always saying that? But I'm telling you the truth. I'm telling you the truth. I don't sugarcoat the shit for you. I tell you shit that upsets me and bothers me. The double standards. I point them out so you can see the discrepancies. She's done a lot more for the sport than a lot of these other women. That includes Amanda Serrano. Even though I love Amanda Serrano and she's did a lot herself, you can't deny what Clarissa Shields has done, man. You cannot deny that. Three times undisputed, 4 times undisputed. What was it? What was it for Clarissa? I don't think any other female's done that. And it has been in various weight classes. She might mess around, come back down, and whoop some more ass again. Right? So, I'm saying that to say this, man. Give Clarissa Shields her flowers. She is the GOAT. I don't. Let me not get into that because that's a whole nother subject. I don't really want to get into. Yeah, let me leave that alone. Let me address something else, man. I want to go back to Teofimo because, you know, Teofimo talks a lot, right? And everybody lets him slide except for us, you know. We don't let him slide or nothing like that, right? But Frontline sent me a video, man, from the Spanish channel. They were talking about the contract that was sent, right? That was offered to Teofimo, man, for the Subriel Matias fight, which was $2.6 million. And if they sold 80,000 pay-per-views, it'd be 2.9 million, right? And if they sold so many tickets in the stands, it'd be an additional money, right? And that's what was turned down because Teofimo wanted something that was set all together instead of relying on that. Now, the only reason I'm bringing up this video that I heard is because I want to go ahead and address the elephant in the room, man. That all they were asking for Teofimo to get a $250,000 bonus, all they were asking him to do was for the pay-per-view to sell at least 80,000 pay-per-views. Let me say that again, 80,000 pay-per-views. 80,000 pay-per-views. Well, damn, Connor, why do you mention that? What's the importance in that? I'm going to tell you what the importance of it is. That T.O. don't have the faith in himself to think that he can sell, or that the pay-per-view between him and Matias would do 80,000 pay-per-views. So, you don't believe in yourself, T.O. You don't think you're a draw, T.O. That's what that tells me. You're letting us know that you can't sell. You yourself are admitting that you're not a pay-per-view star. But there was $2.6 million on the table, though. That was guaranteed for just showing up and fighting. That definitely was guaranteed. And you walked away from that. Either T.O. didn't believe in his star power or his ability to win. I don't think he believed in either one of them. I don't think he believed in either one of them. He talked all that shit like he would be easy to beat him. But deep down inside, he didn't believe it. Deep down inside, he didn't believe it, and he doesn't believe he's a star either. Why else would you turn away from that? You get up there and talk about shit about Richards and Hitchens now, and all Richards and Hitchens is telling you to do is he ain't got an offer yet. Send me the offer. So you're doing all this talking on Instagram and all this other shit, you ain't sent them shit. I try to tell people, I try not to pick sides, but damn it, the best way to call somebody's bluff is to send the goddamn contract. The best way to call somebody's bluff is say, yeah, I'll take it. Y'all remember when I got on Shakur for not taking that 25%? That's why. It wasn't nothing to do with whether I believe these deserve more money or not. That was never the case with me. The case with me was like, call the bluff. But since you didn't do that, I had to crucify you. And here goes my thing right there, T.O. You know what I'm saying? If you really want Hitchens, stop all that talking and tell your team to send a contract. That's all you got to do. And then you're going to know, right, whether he for real or he about that life or not. What's going on, Jeff Spark? What's going on, Mr. Shelton? Ain't that how you find out? Call the bluff. But no, what does he do? He get on Instagram and start yapping. Of course, Richards and Hitchens responded. Obviously, let me see. Do I even got his response over here somewhere? Hold on, man. Hold on. Do I got his response here somewhere? Do I?
Yo, Teofimo, I don't know about all that bullshit, all that talk on the internet talking about you got 1.3, 1.5 for whatever fight. I don't give a fuck about none of that, what you talking about, nigga. Listen, you turned down an offer from Devin Haney. You turned down a $2.8 million offer from Sabril Matias. Nigga, you never seen $2.8 million. Talking about Sabril Matias ain't what you say? He ain't I guess he ain't good enough to fight you. He don't deserve to fight you. Nigga, who the fuck is you? You ain't never made $2.8 million. And on pay-per-view, you probably would have left with, let's say, $3 million. 3 point something. I don't know. Nigga, you the only one ducking. You the only one ducking. Ain't no offer even been sent to me. Like I said, nigga.
Ain't no offer even been sent to me, man. By the way, I got something to say, man, because, yeah, there was more to what he was saying, but T.O. said he made 1 point something and 1 point something to fight two different individuals, right? But didn't he say he's never made $1 million before? So which one is it, T.O.? Have you made $1 million before or have you not? Because you're contradicting yourself. And as you hear Hitchens say, yo, you ain't sent no offer.
Send the contract. The number's right. Send me the date and time. I'm there. Ain't no excuses. And your dad in the background talking shit. I thought that old nigga learned before. I thought that old nigga learned when they beat him up in the gym and your pussy ass Teofimo ain't do shit, nigga. You stood right there and watched your dad get beat up. Like, what type of fighter is you? How you a whole professional boxer and you letting your dad get stomped on by like 9 other professional boxers, like in the boxing gym in front of you? Y'all niggas is soft. That's what I be trying to say. Y'all not from Brooklyn. Y'all not from New York. There's no way a nigga from New York could ever let some shit like that happen. You feel me? But stop saying my name. Stop going on the internet talking shit, saying my name. Because you know, like you said, Richardson Hitchens is the only name at 140 right now that makes sense. So like I said, when they send that offer, make sure it's the right zeros. And I'm there. That's it. That's all I gotta say. I ain't never ducking no smoke. Never. Ain't no contract, ain't nothing been sent to me, nigga. Fuck is you talking about?
Now, I do agree with him, man, and let him know that, make sure it's a reasonable number, right? You got to make sure it's a reasonable number, man. I understand Richards and Hitchings on that, right? It ain't like he put a set amount on it. He's just saying, don't be unreasonable. Don't be ridiculous. Because, knowing T.O., he could tell him to send a lowball offer, you know what I'm saying? So he could say Richards, Hitch, and duck. Oh, damn, here go Act with that New York shit. God damn it, Act. Listen, bro. Well, he ain't from Florida either, man. That motherfucker from Honduras, okay? He from Honduras. We ain't claiming him over here either. Acavelli. Talking about thank you. Not from New York City, like I said. Well, let me tell you, like I said, he ain't from here either. He a hoe, he a duck, and he ain't sent Hitchings an offer yet. And I know a lot of people don't like Richardson Hitchings, but he ain't telling no lie either. He ain't telling no lie. He letting you know. And what part of Florida do he be staying at anyway, Ack? I ain't even heard of that little town, right? I ain't even heard of that little town. Man, stop it, bro. He ain't from on that. Man, listen, bro. He be trying to get me wound up. It ain't like he from no major area in Florida. He ain't living in no major area in Florida. Where? What? Stop it. I thought that motherfucker be living in Las Vegas. I don't even think he over here. At this point, I don't think nobody claiming. I think Honduras ain't even claiming his ass, huh? Honduras might not even want him. Nah, bro. No, he ain't. No, es de Honduras. No. Sáquenlo de aquí. You know what I'm saying? Oh, Act, bro. This motherfucking Act, bro. He trying his best, man, he trying his best, man. I hear you. The jamboree. But yeah, man, all we want to see these fights happen, man, and they can't happen until contracts get sent. I always say that shit, man. Y'all gotta sit at the table and negotiate in order to make things happen. And I really would hate for him to be like on some dumb shit where they give him some lowball bullshit to where T.O. got it out again. I'm not gonna give him that out. I'm not gonna give him that out. And like I said, he got no room to talk after turning down $2.8 million. What room do he got to talk about? You know? And another thing about T.O., and I'm really mad at the island of Puerto Rico, where I'm from. I'm really mad about that. Because how the fuck is he down there in Puerto Rico and Amanda Serrano's hugging him and, Jordan Maldonado's dapping him up and all these people are just letting him walk around Puerto Rico like he ain't say shit about Puerto Ricans. Nah, bro, I told you I keep it a buck. That shit bothered me, bro. Like, why the fuck are y'all co-signing this racist piece of shit? Where they do that at? Camara, salute. I got to call a spade, man. Why the hell y'all dapping him up and hugging him for? Why y'all even allow him to be on the island? After all he did and said. Yeah, I told y'all ain't gonna like what I say. But I ain't like that shit, Amanda. I ain't like that shit, Jordan Maldonado. There's certain lines hey, look, bro, that's a line that got crossed right there. I don't like that. Stephen L. was good. If Edgar was there, it wouldn't have happened. I actually believe it wouldn't have happened had he been there, to be honest with you. To be honest with you. I know my Puerto Rican brothers are going to be mad as hell for saying that shit. But you can't say I'm lying and you can't say I'm not right because I am right. And I know them both personally. I'm not co-signing it. I don't care. If they don't ever talk to me again after this, I don't give a fuck. Because that shit was wrong, man. And there's got to be a line you draw where you say, hey, nah, bro, you done did this, that, and that. What the hell you doing? Get away from me. Man, I ain't gonna lie, but what's going on at my island, bro? Because my island, man, the island I remember when I was growing up, bro, it wasn't like that. It was not like that. It was not like that. We weren't co-signing none of that shit. We weren't letting none of that shit slide. But it happened. And I looked at it and couldn't believe my eyes when I saw it. I said, there's no way this just happened. There's no way they think I'm going to be cool with that. There's no way that I'm going to smile about that. What? What? I stand 10 toes down with Puerto Rico, man. You know what I'm saying? I would know, bro. And I'm probably the only Puerto Rican that thinks that way, I guess. Because, I mean, this new generation, they don't know how to stand on nothing, man. They don't know how to stand on nothing. Me being an old head, I'm going to stand on it. And I don't care where the word gets out to, whoever it gets out to, whatever. He should not be accepted, man. That's like Ryan Garcia. He should not be accepted either. Ryan Garcia's of the world. Teofimo Lopez of the world. They shouldn't be accepted. Why is it okay for them to, spew hate, racism, and all that other shit and not be held accountable? How? Are we living in a soft-ass world where we don't, look, bro? This is 2025, bruh. At this point, we shouldn't be letting nothing slide. At this point, everybody should be held accountable. But anyways, man, I digress, man. Quick hits, open. That's what I call this shit. Quick hits, open. They act like modern women. Yeah, man. Bro, that's all I wanted to get off my chest, man. I just could not go another day holding that in. I had to vent and let it out because, man, the shit I just be seeing is ridiculous, bro. Yeah, bro, he's like mixed, though. Ain't he, Stephen L? Ain't he mixed with, I don't know what he's mixed with, man. I don't even know what that motherfucker mixed with, bro. But anyway, whatever, man. That's whatever, man. Appreciate y'all listening in to me. You know what I'm saying? I be damn, I'm whooping anybody in public. Yeah, Stephen L, that's all I'm saying, bro. Like, I can't let that slide, bro. They can call it childish. They call it whatever they want. No, I call it standing my ground. I call it, you know, I got something to be proudful about, man. I call it, hey, you know, you ain't gonna step on me. No, we're not gonna do that. Never gonna do that. No. Appreciate everybody that tuned in, though, man. This is always brought to you by CO Management, DV Tracksuits. Big shout out to the mighty LDBC. Local TV. Man, we out of here, man. On to the next.